Hella zesty.
Apparently, that's what it is today.
Big time. 100%.
Hella zesty.
Yup.
That's my daughter.
Hella zesty.
There she is.
Yeah.
She's talking about me.
Yeah.
I apparently am a zest fest amongst
Hella
her friends.
zesty.
Or
Yeah.
hella zesty.
That was easy.
Yeah. It's a classic.
Well, I mean, we're in a better mood. At least you're laughing now. And
Yeah,
being
it's
angry
better than
and
it was.
everything. Let's start the show.
Born in the land of Bowie, Maryland. Bred to be a fan of fucking Everton. Punch you in the eye and drink your rye. Sam Houston.
Sam Houston.
Arsenal fans have another Sam. AKA the fucking Gooner Graham. Snub of my lord. Looks great in shorts. Sam Graham, hey.
Sam Graham.
Fucking United! Fucking United!
Hello and welcome to DU Does EFL. A completely brief bias recap of the rest of English football is told by two common American schmucks.
That's us.
I am your host, Sam Houston, and across the way from me, hanging on by a thread, my co-host, Mr. Samuel Graham.
I'm so over it.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I
I'm
mean,
tapped.
You know,
Tired.
the key thing to know, Mr. Graham, is that one of your children is Batman. At least
Sometimes.
he can for you.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes she just leaves her cape on the floor and does a handstand on the couch.
Yeah, just randomness.
Yeah.
Because Batman. And of course on the ones and
Cause
twos.
Batman. You're right. Yeah. That's the reason. Cause Batman.
On the ones and twos and keeping us abreast of all things turkey syrup.
Turkey come, Sam.
Producer Mel.
Wow.
Producer Mel, how are you?
I am I'm doing fantastic. I feel like I'm doing three things at once because now I'm checking your chats on the YouTubies, on the Facebookies, and now on the TikTokies. So
You doing all right, Festivus Fairy?
Festivus Fairy, and I've got a pen in one hand and a Afghan booby in the other hand. So
Afghan booby in the other
let's get
one.
into it.
Fucking sounds like my au pair, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Let's get those boobies out.
We're recording at the DU Public House just outside the nation's capital. You can check us out wherever you get your podcast. And, of course, streaming live every single Monday night.
We are not on OnlyFans.
On TikTok.
Not on
Yes,
OnlyFans.
Book,
Yet.
YouTube. And soon to be Eiffel Tower.
Oh, get ready for it, baby!
Should you want to chat with us, there's many ways that you
For
can.
$18.95 a month, you can do it.
Mr. Graham, why don't you tell the good people how they can get in touch?
It's at DU Football Show on all the social medias. And DU Football Show, nope, that's not right. It's at DU Football Show on all the socials.
Did you just reboot?
Yeah, I did. I had a fucking spaz fest in my head.
Oh my god, I didn't know which one. I'm like, holy shit, which one had a stroke? I don't know who.
Oh my God. Essentially had a stroke. It's at DU Football Show on
We
all the
call it a
socials.
little Taylor.
And dufootballshow@gmail.com to get in touch via email. For some reason in my head, I only went dufootballshow.com and I couldn't figure out the middle bit. And I completely shit the bed.
No, Mel, that was me, like a good friend, just watching himself destruct. And as he falls off the ledge, as he's already just 5 feet away, I go, oh, wait, let me help.
Yeah.
And hold out my hand.
It was bad.
That was me just
that was terrible.
letting him sink.
I haven't fucked that up in a long time. It's not
Y'all
good.
could not be more wrong about my beer.
Okay, apparently she likes Afghan booby.
I like it.
Yeah, it's just how it goes. She, of course.
what?
Okay. Okay, well, there's there's a lot going on here.
There is a lot going on here. We're going to have to find out about that. And if you want to find out about it, we do the beer segment and injury time. And that's at patreon.com/DU Football Show to sign up to that $5 tier for all of our extra content.
We are drinking the exact same shit we
'Cause
drank
I'm a
at the
good
last
Afghan.
show. So let's get right into it.
Afghan booby whore.
Championship corner!
I've fallen and I can't get up. Oh no!
Every single team in the top 6 of the championship won, except for Borough, who drew Plymouth, which is a surpriser. 3-3. Whole lot of goals.
It's not a surprise. Wayne Rooney's doing great things down there. He's not. He's not.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll find little precursor. You'll hear just how well they're doing in a moment. Worth noting, Leeds won 4-0, which now has them up on goal differential at +5 over league leading Dublins.
I'm so sick of them.
Wednesday won again though, and they've moved even closer to the playoffs now. So they are now just 3 points out, but they do have a couple clubs in front of them. It's Watford and West Brom are in front of them.
Yep.
Pompey got a huge win, 4-1 over Coventry City. Old Fat Franks, Coventry City.
Yeah, because he's not a good manager.
We know this, and yet he is yet a manager again.
Yeah, and Pompey won.
Yeah.
They're not very good.
No, and they beat them 4-1.
Despite our love for them. I love them.
Yeah.
Pompey.
I can't. So I signed us up for that Kick streaming service that I have no idea what it is or what have you. I've never checked a damn thing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, Billy's found it and is now sending messages from it.
Of course he is, because he just
Sweet.
wants. He's like, let me keep Mel on her toes. And besides, he's got 3 weeks of leave, so he's on vacation. So he's just gonna fuck with her.
These little they can send in. It's never mind. Continue.
They are not out of the. No, they are out of the top, out of the bottom drop now. And they have Hull, Cardiff, Oxford, and Plymouth are all now below Pompey, and they all sit within a point of one another as well.
Yeah, so it's getting very, very tight at the bottom of the championship, and that's going to be huge since they have about 4,000 games left in that league
So many
before
games.
the end of the season. The more, especially for Pompey, who started the season pretty poorly, to be completely honest.
No wins, but a ton of draws.
Yeah, but to be thereabouts still, despite not getting any wins of note, to be honest, is massive for them, and we hope it continues. And once, I mean, all of us here at the DU Football Show, I'm sure, are super excited to watch Southampton get relegated and to make sure Pompey finish in at least 20th,
20th, 21st, yeah, because it's
second,
third, and fourth, 22nd,
21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th.
Yeah, so that we want them to finish in at least 21st.
20th. Yeah.
No, only 3 teams go
21st.
down. Yeah, 3 teams go down in the
I
championship.
thought 4 went down.
That's League One.
It's
4
League One.
go down. League 2, 4 go up.
Anyway, we need Pompey to stay in the league
So we can have a South Coast derby.
so we can have a South Coast, a proper
the
South Coast,
real
a
South
real
Coast
South Coast derby, a proper South Coast derby. Be excited about that. So, yeah, it's all to play for. It's all to be excited about. It's all to get after. And the championship with so many games, injuries are such a huge factor, right? You have to prioritize the league, and you have to prioritize just anything and everything you can do to stay up. And
right.
and Pompey seemed to be just chugging along somehow, getting the points requisite to do so, or at least put themselves in the conversation. That's all you can ask for.
So since losing Ruben Sellis to Hull City, Reading in League One lost their second match in a row to Lincoln City, who has now jumped them on the table. So now Lincoln City is in the playoff spot and Reading is out of the playoff spot.
Yeah, and Reading needs it bad. We've spoken multiple times about their finances on this show and others, and Reading have to do something to put themselves back in contention there. They cannot continue to do this. There's going to be a situation where in January, if they don't strengthen, which is going to be very hard to do because of their finances, they could find themselves kind of plummeting down the league table, and that would only further solidify, kind of one of those have and have not issues.
Yeah.
In League One. from those that got relegated. So, Reading is in no way, shape, or form a problem for me as an Arsenal supporter. Obviously, right. I'd like to see them stay up. They're a decent little club that's been poorly run, unfortunately. But hopefully they figure it out.
I think they're going to stay up. The key thing is that this is really a championship side, not a League One side, or at least a championship club. So.
You'd think so, but they had to sell so many pieces to stay afloat as a club that you didn't know how they were really going to fare here in League One when we started the season. We were all worried about it. To be fair,
they probably got themselves enough wins that they will stay up. Right, and stay in League One, but they won't go up to the championship. But they need to get new ownership, and then they can reset, and then they can move forward.
If they stay a League One club, maybe we could have a shout.
Yeah.
We'll put a little 15% bid.
Yeah, that's just a little.
League One's only about £600, right?
Okay, there we go. We get it done. Wycombe drew Bolton, but here's the big one today. Birmingham City won 1-0, so Birmingham City have jumped back into first place and sit 1 point ahead of Wycombe, and Wrexham sits just behind them by 1 point as well. So
it's all to play for, man. It's getting exciting down in the leagues.
O's got a giant win over Barnsley, and Barnsley's right on the outside of the playoffs looking in.
Fucking
so that's
love that.
A big one.
Yeah.
And not to be outdone, Charlton, they beat Shax's Northampton Town 5-0. I am sure.
In the same week that Shaq got shoved into the big tree again.
Yeah.
On inside the NBA.
Yeah, I'm sure he is not going to be okay with that. He wants his Northampton Town to be successful, damn it.
Sure does. It doesn't matter because In and Out's doing good. So Starbucks. What else is it? General Insurance? Mm-hmm. Everything's doing fine.
All his shit's doing
doesn't
well.
matter. Yeah.
Papa John's. We'd be all right.
I want to know when America took a shift. I'm here for it. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy about it. But when did America decide they need 2 awesome black uncles?
Yeah.
Because it's great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for it, like I said.
Oh, yeah.
You got Shaq and Snoop everywhere.
Yep. Yeah.
My favorite.
Yeah, I'm quite okay with it.
Yeah, I'm fucking happy about it. I just want to know when the shift happened.
You know what's funny? It's just a third guy there, but you never see him.
Who?
Kevin Hart.
Nah, he's not an uncle.
That's a short joke.
He's he is tiny.
We lad.
Especially compared to them two. Snoop's tiny compared to Shaq. He's what, 6'2", Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq's 7'1".
I know.
The big boy.
Very good.
Northampton Town owner.
Walsall has increased their lead over Port Vale now to 6 points atop of League 2.
We hurt for content so much sometimes.
I just let you walk off that cliff and I watch you. And again, as you fall, I go, oh, wait, here, let me give you a hand.
Who are we talking about? Walsall?
Yeah, they increased their lead over Port Vale to 6 points.
Port fucking Vale.
And they won and Port Vale drew. Doncaster is now a point back of the Vale, and they beat Tranmere 3-1. Aki lost to Salford, but they are in 22nd place, so they're still safe. And it's a 4-point lead from the bottom two.
But it's still just 2 games,
right.
Which, again, in the lower leagues, you have 4,000 games left. I don't know how many times we have to say the same fucking thing.
Aki also has a couple games in hand, too. So.
Oh, that's good. Arsene Wenger once said, of course, le professeur, there is a worry that if you don't have points on the table and you only have games in hand, the pressure is too much to overcome, especially for a team that punched above their weight for so long in Accrington. We obviously have a tight tie to that team with a very famous man that gave us an interview once. So we like them a lot.
Head groundsman Ben Kay. Close personal friend of the show.
He is, actually. Yeah. We talk to him fairly regularly, to be honest.
Yeah. It's been a little while, but not terribly long.
Yeah, we got to get him back on for an interview soon. And next time I go over, I am making a journey to see him.
Oh, yeah, definitely going to act.
But it's probably 2 years on with a new kid coming. So
finally, League Cup semis are set. We have Arsenal facing Newcastle and Spurs facing Liverpool. I'll just say my thought real quick, and then I'll let you fill in. North London derby is what everybody wants.
Yeah, it's not going to happen though. It's gonna be Arsenal Liverpool in the final.
Now, if it isn't going to be a North London derby, I want Newcastle to win the whole fucking thing.
But they're not, and I'll tell you why.
They won't.
They are worse than us, even without Saka. Over 2 legs, they will get found out.
Yeah, well,
that's going to be the issue. I reckon it's going to be tight. They always give us a good game. I think it's going to be a 2-1 aggregate score.
Mm-hmm. Well, the first one's in your building, the second one's in theirs.
Yeah, right. We're going to win 2-0, and they're going to win 1-0 theirs.
Good.
Or 0-0. It could be 2-0 overall.
I really don't want to see Liverpool in I just don't.
I know. I don't want to play Liverpool in a cup competition.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But that's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, the Spurs this weekend. What did they show us? What did they show us?
Yeah.
Against the team they are playing.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely fuck all.
Yeah.
The only hope Spurs have is Liverpool, and Arne Slot says this is not important, right? But he hasn't done that so far. He's played a strong team in that competition. He's top of the Premier League. He's top of the Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
He's just firing on all cylinders. He's done a very good job of rotating his squad.
Yeah, the one hit in 2 draws. Like, that's been their hiccup.
The one hit on Arsenal that I've had is Arteta hasn't rotated the squad.
Right.
And I think you see the repercussions of that in the Saka injury.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Saka's going to miss these 2 games against Newcastle. Again, less than Odegaard in terms of importance to the entire system. But as a talisman, he is our talisman. I mean, Saka is everything that we've ever hoped for. A kid that came through the academy that is absolutely one of the best players in Europe, one of the best players in the world. And now we're not going to have him for this. That's a huge miss. I think we have enough to get over the line. I think we will get over the line. I think we'll be in a League Cup final. I think it's more important for us to win it than it is for Liverpool to win it. But Liverpool are deep as a squad, and it's going to be interesting.
All right, that's going to wrap.
But Newcastle also need it, right? It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun round of fixtures.
That is going to wrap it up, boys and girls. Mr. Graham, any parting words?
Not really. Just I'm going away for a bit. Just enjoy the football. Do what you can. Maybe throw a $5 down from time to time and make yourself some money. And I'll catch y'all in about 6 to 8 weeks, and we'll have a blast.
Very good. Next up is injury time, which is where we preview the next week's action. Well, the Boxing Day action.
Yeah, not even next
Christmas.
week, just 3 fucking days from now.
Yeah, exactly. And we talk about the beers we've been drinking. We check in on our fantasy teams and our adopted clubs. Should you want to support the show, Mr. Graham, how do you go about doing that?
Very easy. It's patreon.com/Steve Football Show. You find everything you need in terms of extra content at Soundcheck, which is our actual sound check. Sometimes you hear it, sometimes you don't, because Mel's checking the sound, and sometimes it doesn't work. But we always get it working for the main show, which is the important bit. Mm-hmm. The other one is Injury Time, as Sam just said, our preview show. It's always a blast. Affectionately known as DU After Dark, because there's a lot more sex jokes. If you like that, much, which is a ton of fun. And Mel's got lights on, so I'm sure it's going to be coming soon.
Yeah.
Little preview.
Yeah.
Bang.
Till Friday, everybody.
Good night.
Born in the land of Bowie, Maryland. Bred to be a fan of fucking Everton. Punch you in the eye and drink your rye. Sam Houston.
Sam Houston.
Arsenal fans have another Sam. Right day, the fucking Gooner Graham. Stump of a lord. Look straight in shorts. Sam Graham, hey.
Sam Graham.
Fucking the fucking nude punch.